Hey, everybody, and welcome to another deep dive. We're diving into daily English phrases. Sound more natural today.
Oh, yeah.
Because, uh, uh, we all learned English from textbooks. But when you actually talk to people,
Yeah,
the whole other ball game.
absolutely.
Yeah, we're going to give you some phrases right out of this book that you can start using today to sound more like a native speaker.
That's what we want.
So let's get right to it.
Yeah.
All right, so imagine you're walking down the street and you see a friend.
Okay.
You want to say hi.
Sure.
But, hello, how are you? It's just so formal.
Right.
What do you say instead?
Well, you could just say, what's up?
What's up?
Yeah, just like that.
Now, do they actually want you to tell them what's up?
Not really. No.
What do you say back to what's up?
You can just say, not much, you. Or just out and about.
Oh, okay.
Keep it simple.
Now, our source also talks about how's it going?
Yeah, that's a good one, too.
And what are some ways to respond to that?
Well, you could say, pretty good, thanks. Or, if you want to chat a bit more,
Yeah.
you could add something like, things are busy, but good.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So, okay, what's up? How's it going?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what if you haven't seen somebody in like 5 years?
Ooh, yeah.
What do you say then?
Well, instead of that awkward, oh my gosh, it's been so long,
Yep.
just go with long time no see.
Long time no see.
It's classic.
I like it.
Yeah.
Our source gives this example. Hey, long time no see. How have you been?
Perfect.
And then the other person could say, I know, right? It's been ages. I've been good. Just busy with work.
Exactly. It just flows so naturally.
Okay, so we talked about greetings.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how about when you're in a conversation and you want to, express your opinion,
Yeah.
but like in a really natural way?
Right.
How do you do that?
Well, let's say someone says, pizza is the best food ever.
Okay, I love pizza.
And you really agree.
Yeah.
You could say, I couldn't agree more.
Oh, I like that.
It shows you're really enthusiastic.
Okay, what if they say something like, ugh, Mondays are the worst?
Ugh, tell me about it.
You would say, tell me about it.
Exactly. Like you've been there.
Okay, so we've agreed with people.
Yep.
But now what if you disagree with what somebody's saying?
Oh, that could be tricky.
How do you do that without sounding rude?
Well, our source recommends using the phrase, I see your point, but.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it shows you're listening, but you have a different perspective.
So for example,
Mm-hmm.
if somebody says, I think online learning is better than classroom learning,
Hmm.
you could say, I see your point, but I feel like face-to-face learning is more interactive.
Perfect. You acknowledged their opinion and then offered your own.
Okay, now let's talk about making plans with friends.
All right.
You want to make it sound like fun,
Of course.
not like a business meeting.
Definitely not.
So what could you say instead of just like, do you want to go?
You could try something like, are you up for it?
Are you up for it?
Yeah, it sounds more exciting.
Or if you just want to hang out with someone you haven't seen in a while,
Right.
you could say, let's catch up.
Let's catch up. Simple, but effective.
And it doesn't have to be anything specific,
Exactly.
just getting together.
Yep.
Okay, and last one for this section.
Okay.
You're at a coffee shop with a friend.
Right.
The bill comes.
Mm-hmm.
How do you avoid that awkward, let's split it thing?
Just say, it's on me.
Oh, smooth.
It shows you're generous.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So we've covered greetings, opinions,
Mhm.
making plans,
Yep.
even paying the bill.
It's a good start.
Now, it's not just about memorizing these phrases, though, right?
No, definitely not.
You have to actually understand how to use them.
Exactly. Context is everything.
So pay attention to how native speakers use these phrases in different situations.
That's the best way to learn.
And don't be afraid to practice.
Practice makes perfect.
The more you use them, the more natural they'll sound.
Absolutely.
And that's what we want,
So,
to sound natural and confident when you speak English.
right.
So keep practicing, and we'll see you next time for part 2 of this deep dive.
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of like basic everyday phrases,
Mm-hmm.
but what about when you want to express like stronger emotions?
Oh, yeah.
Like, really excited or really frustrated?
Right, because sometimes amazing just doesn't cut it.
Exactly. Like if you're looking at like the Grand Canyon or something,
Wow.
you want to say something more than that's amazing.
Yeah, you need something stronger.
So our source suggests that's absolutely breathtaking.
Ooh, I like that.
That absolutely really makes a difference.
It emphasizes just how incredible it is.
Okay, now let's say you're having a terrible day.
Oh, no.
Everything's going wrong.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying, I'm having a bad day,
Right.
our source says you could say, this is just not my day.
I love that.
It's kind of funny, too.
It is. Like, you're acknowledging how ridiculous it is,
Yeah.
but in a lighthearted way.
Okay, now what about when you're, like, super excited about
Yeah.
something?
Ooh.
And you want to share that excitement.
You want to get other people excited, too.
Right. So instead of just, I'm excited,
Which can be kind of bland.
our source recommends, I'm so pumped for this.
I'm so pumped.
Yeah, like you can't wait.
It's contagious.
Exactly. Now, all of these phrases we've talked about,
Mm-hmm.
they seem to work best in, like, informal situations,
Right.
like with friends and family.
Why do you think that is?
Well, I think it's because they create a sense of closeness,
Yeah, like you're speaking a secret language.
and that strengthens those bonds.
Makes sense.
Okay, let's move on to compliments.
Oh, I love compliments.
Me too. But sometimes it's hard to go beyond, like, good job.
Or, you look nice.
Yeah, something more specific.
Right.
So let's say your friend gives a presentation,
Okay.
and they do a fantastic job.
Amazing.
You could say, you absolutely nailed that presentation.
Nailed it.
Yeah. It emphasizes how well they did.
It's more impactful than just, good job.
Okay, what about if you're complimenting someone's outfit?
Hmm.
Instead of, you look nice,
Yeah.
our source suggests saying something like, I love how you put this outfit together. It really suits you.
Oh, that's good.
It's more personal.
You're noticing their style.
And one last one.
Okay.
If you're impressed by someone's talent,
Mm-hmm.
instead of, you're good at that,
Yeah.
you could say, you have a real knack for this. I'm impressed.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It suggests natural ability.
Yeah, like they were born to do it.
Okay, now how about responding to compliments?
Oh, yeah, that can be awkward.
What do you say besides just thank you?
Wait, you could add you're too kind.
Oh, that's nice.
It shows you're humble.
And if someone compliments something you made or worked on,
Mm-hmm.
you could say, thanks, I put a lot of effort into it, so I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, that acknowledges their compliment and your hard work.
It's a good balance.
So we've seen how even small changes in phrasing
Yeah,
can make a big difference in how we communicate.
especially with compliments.
It's all about those little nuances.
And context.
Of course, context is key.
You have to pay attention to the situation.
And the people you're talking to.
Because what works in one situation might not work in another.
Exactly.
So just like anything else,
Mm-hmm.
practice makes perfect.
The more you practice,
The more natural these phrases will sound.
and the more confident you'll become.
It's all about finding your own voice
Absolutely.
and expressing yourself authentically.
That's what makes language so powerful.
So keep experimenting, keep
That-
learning,
Oh.
and most importantly, keep having fun with it.
And you know what else is important?
What's that?
It's not just about like copying other people.
Oh, right.
It's about like, finding your own way to say things.
Yeah, expressing yourself.
So use these phrases as a starting point,
Okay,
but don't be afraid to like play around with them
Mhm.
and make them your own.
that makes sense.
And most importantly,
Yeah.
have fun with it.
Always.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
I want to leave you with something to think about.
all right, listening.
What other parts of English do you find, like, challenging?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Or even just interesting?
Yeah.
Like maybe idioms or slang
Mm,
or those little cultural things that people say.
right.
They can be tricky.
It in.
So keep exploring,
Yeah.
Keep asking questions
Always be curious.
because there's always more to learn.
Absolutely.
The world of language is huge
It is.
and it's always changing.
That's what keeps it interesting.
So keep those conversations going
Yeah,
and keep learning and growing.
I like that.
We'll be back soon with another deep dive.
Looking forward to it.
Until then, happy learning, everyone.